Cybersecurity challenges. Cybersecurity refers to measures taken to protect a computer or computer system, as on internet, against unauthorized access or attack. However, cybersecurity is a constantly evolving, constantly active process just like the threats it aims to prevent. Cyber challenges of e-commerce. 1. Web spoofing. Web spoofing is an electronic deception which relates to the internet. It occurs when attacker sets up a fake website which almost same as the original website in order to lure customers, give their credit card number or other personal information. Number 2 is cyber squatting. It is an activity in which a person or firm registers purchase and uses the existing domain name belonging to the well-known organization for the purpose of infringing its trademarks. Number 3 is privacy invasion. Privacy invasion occurs when the personal details belonging to consumers are exposed to the unauthorized party. Number 4 is online piracy. Can be defined as unauthorized copyright of electronic intellectual property such as ebooks, music, or videos. Example: some web-based applications such as www.napster.com have enabled large-scale exploitation of music samples and audio formats. Number 5. Email spamming, also known as unsolicited commercial email (UCE), involves using email to send or broadcast unwanted advertisement or correspondence over the internet. Number 6. Copyright. The copyright laws protect intellectual property in its various forms and cannot be used freely. Examples: if you buy software, you have the right to use it and not the right to distribute it. Number 7. Fraud on the internet. E-commerce fraud popped out with a rapid increase in popularity of websites. Ethical and legal implication. Businesses entering the e-commerce will be facing a new set of ethical challenges. There are many ethical implications for business to run into that would normally addressed when doing business face-to-face. For example, selling tobacco and alcohol to an underage minor over the internet. This is impossible to regulate easily and effectively as it would be if the person walked into a store not only in this medical but it also illegal. Regulation of e-commerce is very important for the cyberspace market as it can help or stop the organizations working with e-commerce as well as being able to protect the consumers in the online market.
My discussion is all about common cybersecurity threat in hospitality industry. Hospitality companies have fewer transactions than retail organizations and thus have data and fewer customers to steal. They collect substantially more valuable and varied personal data for each of their guests. Hotels collect substantial personal information on their guests to give them a more personalized. Hospitality companies' vulnerability to a single point of failure is a massive weakness. Only one employee at one hotel needs to make one mistake to create a global crisis. Most of the employees, nor are they trained to act sensitively. Systems are rarely patched, updated, and protected. There are five types of attacks. Number 1, POS attack or point of sale attack. POS systems are the most common to get hacked in hotels. POS machines have direct access to credit card data and personal information through payment processor gateways. While credit card issues have after security, the integrity of POS machines is still questionable. For example, stolen credit card details from some of the videos. Number 2, personal data theft or over Wi-Fi system. Wi-Fi is one of the core offerings of a modern-day hotel with everything from mobile devices laptop, and POS machines connected with it. Wi-Fi networks are highly insecure and are not powered by stringent security measures. For example, that means they can spy on data sent across your network from all of your devices, including personal information like your name, address, and even financial accounts details. Number 3. Ransomware attacks. One of the most common attacks used by cybercriminals today. Ransomware defines itself with its name. One hacker's branch a hotel's take they then hold the entire infrastructures hostage and demand a ransom to release it. For example, an employee at a food and drink manufacturer opened a malicious microscope, hold rolled file attached an email, unleashing the emotate and trick both malware onto their computers. Number 4. Spear phishing attacks. Commonly known as phishing, this is a very popular attack used by cybercriminals. Spear phishing attacks usually conducted through scam emails, for example, fake website and malware or many others. Lastly, distributed denial of service attacks. Akamai identified in their 2018 State of the Internet report that hospitality business suffer most from distributed denial of service attacks. DDoS attacks can simply turn off entire hotel technology system. Technologies used for e-commerce security. Number 1. Encryptions algorithms like public key infrastructure systems, which are based on asymmetric cryptography, are highly secure as they are coupled with secure socket layer protocol and the interbank standard suite. Number 2. A digital signature, which can be used to sign contracts to prove identity for access. Number 3. Smart cards can be used to store data about the bearer of the card, including identifications, credentials, financial data, medical records, and etc. Digital cash and network payments through which is a consumer might buy electronic data or a digital service without revealing his purchases to a financial clearinghouse and identify to the merchant. Number 5. Digital watermarking technology is another popular internet security mechanism where the technical goal is to find ways of cryptographically tagging electronic content in a way that is non-removable, non-forgivable, and recognizable.
Cybersecurity management. Cybersecurity management is an organization's strategic level capability to protect information, resources, and competitive advantage in a complex and threat landscape. Cybersecurity management it mitigates the risk exposures of organization using a range of managerial, legal, technological process, and social control. The five phases of cybersecurity management. The first phases of cybersecurity management is planning and preparing. Planning and preparing it involves of cybersecurity incidents so that your organization is prepared for a cybersecurity incident. Second phases of cybersecurity management is detect and report. Detect and report it involves monitoring of information sources and detections of cybersecurity event, collection and the recording of information associated with the event. Third phases of cybersecurity is assess and decide. Assess and decide it involves assessing cybersecurity events and deciding whether or not actual cybersecurity incidents. The fourth phases of cybersecurity management is respond. Respond it involves containing, mitigating, and recovering from a cybersecurity incident. The last phases of cybersecurity is a post-incident activity. Post-incident activity it involves learning from the incidents and making changes that improve the organization's security and process. This practice cybersecurity. First is operating continuous training program cybersecurity. Operating a continuous training program cybersecurity it will help to ensure that every employee is in trained and in perform with handling sensitive data.
Second best practice cybersecurity is use cybersecurity measure. It is use of firewalls, network monitoring, and anti-malware traffic. The third best practice cybersecurity is security audit should take place regularly. Is all business should do an audit to detect unusual activity. The fourth best practice of cybersecurity is encryption is vital for a safe environment. Each every one of the digital channels that we use internal and external communication must be properly encrypted. And the last of the best practice cybersecurity is building a culture of security awareness. The hotel Wi-Fi is a public access network on with the staff computer allowing access to the cloud database.